Thank you so much, CK. Appreciate it. So we will be starting the stream soon. We had some people that were a little late tonight, so we are finishing up some stuff. Um, and yeah, we're excited for session 40 with you guys. We're running just a few minutes behind, guys. Stay with us. We have a player reloading stuff, and then we will be back in and starting this up. Trying to get us viewers. CK's in. I've been popping in his stream, so he's returning the favor. Much love, my dude.
What? Oak buying bracers a bracelet of dashing, huh?
Acrobatics check.
Can someone remind me what level we're supposed to be at? And then it's like 99 something.
That's right. The XPs, I think, should be 99.
Yeet.
And you should be level 7.
Man, all of a sudden my
Thank you.
desktop audio is insane. Okay.
Do you see the cornucopia in there, Dizzy? I was like, Oleg's going to have one of these just because.
Are we all here?
Yeah, am I coming through?
Yeah.
I think we're here. Was Oak here?
Yep.
All right, yeah, I think we're ready.
We need to get a new version of the ready check. So session 39, spies, speeches, and scales. Another morning arrived at Lake Silverstep, and the group began their morning preparations as Aldrich approached the Venture's men. Abe was consoling his son once more, but as the young king approached, they quieted, and with a warm smile he extended the offer to join their kingdom once more. Abe accepted, stating he may need help finding work, but the group were more than happy to aid the family as best they could. Before deciding to head back to Stag's Crossing, Abe tells the group about the small bridge crossing next to a large tower just north and heading into Varnhold. The trip back is pleasant, and the father and son duo pause at their broken and abandoned wagon to gather what few things remained unpilfered. Arriving back in the capital, and after a restful night's sleep, the group separated to check on various states of business. Aldrich speaks once more with the Venters and agrees to speak to Lindsay about work for Abe, and after they settle in, speaking of Valerie about a squireship for Rowan. Meanwhile, Valerie finds Oak and shares that rumors of spies have been going all around, as well as handing off a letter left in her care by a blue-scaled lizardman named Rarsh. Oak passes off the note to Aldrich and hits the streets to seek out the source of the rumors. Little to her knowledge, the rumors have met the ears of Fionn as well, and the young man's silver tongue and charming smile seems to loosen the tongues of all he speaks to. As the sun begins its descent past noon, Oak and Fionn find themselves outside the walls of Staghold, and two kobolds, one red and one soot-scaled. Noticing themselves spotted, they vanish, and talking it over as they head back to the group, it seems the kobolds have been causing mischief on Haugolka's orders and are meant to be caught and lead the group into a trap. Dizzy seeks out Valerie to commission her to make Barden for Morty, and she shows him a design she'd been working on called Wave Rider Barden. Willow, meanwhile, is on her way to seek out her companion Sawyer, but the public speech of a loud man in every fashion catches her attention. Finding Sawyer's tent occupied by someone else, she's directed down the way near the river and finds a man waving warmly at her next to the small cabin. After seeking information on the man named Grigori, they spend the evening together. I'm realizing why the DM asked me to do this, because I didn't read over it today after, and it's sorry. Fionn and Oak meet back up with Dizzy and Aldrich, and they share what they learned, heading off to capture the two kobolds who were holed up in an underwater cave. The kobolds easily allow themselves to be captured by Fionn, and once back in the hold, Aldrich shares that the letter they received was a call for help from the lizardfolk. Their king, Veskit, has been cursed, and the Aruki tribe cannot hold out against the trolls much longer. As morning arrives, along with Willow's light steps, she's met with grim faces and grimmer conversations.
Nice.
You need some money there, my lord?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Fionn if I can have 100 gold.
Sure, babe, whatever you need.
Thanks.
I did sell some of the junk that we had in the bag of holding today. I did it one by
Huge.
one
Wow.
with like the 60%, not Fionn's bag. Let me rephrase that. The stash. The stash. I did not touch your bag at all. But everything that was in the stash, I went through it. I don't want to get shot.
Which room does the stash live in again?
The stash is on the actors page. There is says founders at the top. There's like a little page that says open sheet. I didn't switch over on my stream, or I feel like I did. It's just not loading
I'm
for
not
me.
founders. Found it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm muted. How about that? Am I working now?
Yes.
So yeah, founders. There's a little paper next to the word that says founders that says open sheet, and then it's the third tab over. There's overview, exploration, and then stash.
Okay.
And then, so I sold everything, all the money went into the stash, and then I had Obi distribute the money to everybody that was in there.
And that is in your stash too. No one's using it. Just even if you never use the item, it's just a +1 bonus to your deception checks. Whoever the deceiver of the group is. Leon. Or Willow.
There's no deception.
Are you still a bison, Oak?
I shouldn't be.
Oh, you're looking at that energizing rune?
I don't have weapons unless it's like want to like make it like a thing where I can put it like a pimp gem in one of my feral claws. Beyond that, I don't know how that would work.
Would it be like
Hand wrap?
Yeah, I was gonna say, would it be like the monk hand wraps? We just talked about
You'd
that.
have to get like mighty hand wraps, but those don't necessarily work with your animal form stuff.
Yeah, no. It'd be
Like
cool
if
it did,
you
though.
your partial transformation, your other thing where you don't fully transform into an animal, you like get claws, or you can bite people with like just like Willow's teeth. Don't you have something like that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It basically the arm wraps become like +1 striking weapons, and then yes, then you could put an energizing rune in those.
I think I would rather save that for someone who uses their weapon full time, because that's not me.
I already have the shocker, and I don't really know where to replace that.
Also, Fionn, at some point in time, your weapon stopped working the way it was supposed to, the Whitlock's flintlock. When you first found it, it was supposed to be adding 1d4 like spirit damage, and I think in one of the Foundry updates, something happened to it, and
I felt a little less effective, but that's fine. We can write it into the story if needed.
What else did I notice on stuffs?
Leon, can you buy this for me? Off Oleg.
Hold on, I'm getting rid of my own crap right now.
Because he's also gonna beg Fionn for money. Fionn.
The royal coffers.
Okay, where am I going? Where's the guy? Where's the merchant? They're just all in the hall.
Yeah, the guy on the left.
All right, Willa's gonna put her money back in the chest here, in the. So I just added my 50 gold back into the party stash. I got my runes transferred over, which is what I wanted to do. So
To transfer that flaming rune into a weapon would be 50 gold.
You could have flaming forks. Just saying.
I could have flaming forks. Well, one flaming fork. Maybe I should have
Where the
one
hell's
flaming
Boken?
fork.
Or Fion could put it in a gun.
Uh,
Also.
right here? It's
Oh,
Boken.
I
You said
found
who's
him.
Boken?
I found Oleged.
Oleg's here.
Okay, who wants anything from Oleg? Speak now.
I do. The blazing banner. It's under equipment.
Didn't know if that'd get spotted or not.
Yeah, that seems really good. I was gonna get the tactician's.
Bro,
helmet,
this
but
is a
that
lot of money.
seems- It's stolen money.
I'm gonna need a percentage of your group cut from the
So with
stuff I just put.
actually the purchase of the blazing banner from
Okay.
Oleg's associate, and how much is it?
100.
Okay, it's actually only going to be 50. I'll discount that because Oleg left that for you guys as a gift,
Wow.
and it has your Stag's Crossing emblem all blazoned on it, and well, you guys haven't activated it yet, but you guys are able to see what it does.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take my 50 gold back out of the chest, because I'm gonna take the rune.
So how a banner works is it either has to be affixated to a weapon or armor, or you have to wield it in one hand, like hold it.
Okay. Is it a constant or is it like a use?
It's constant.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Okay, and I will give you your expensive item.
Thank you, Fion.
It's not that expensive, Fion. You have like 1,400 gold.
Is there a way for you to copy my filters work, babe? So I don't have to, like...
You can't just up the quantity?
I upped
Where'd you
the
go?
quantity, but I'm making one. I guess I can just get another one.
Oh, hold on, what are you doing?
I want to add flaming onto one.
What is this ammunition coming up?
I don't know.
Are you choosing that thing? Like, I'm getting prompted for that window too. That's so weird. Fion, can I have 300 gold? Love you guys.
Sure. Who's
Alright.
saying that? Who needs it? Oh, Dizzy? I don't know. Sure.
You know this day was coming, Fion. You know this day was coming.
I love
Oh,
it.
there it goes. Now I have that one. No, that's cool. So, for conversation's sake, I will have that attached to my armor. I'll have Oleg attached to my armor.
Boom. Alright. We are in business.
Obi, do either of them have ammo that I should be seeing that I care about?
You bought the magical ammunition, I think. Just that there was fire, there was electricity.
She only,
Okay, that
she
was
only
me.
bought 10,
Sorry.
yeah, but there's more, like 15 left of each one.
Oh, I'll go get some more.
There
I
are
was just
higher
wondering if there's
levels
any
of it.
plain old shooties.
No, there's dagger pistol and dueling pistol ammo. It's all in that same category right there. Just basic ammo. You can buy all that up if you want to.
Is it in consumables? Question mark? No.
Ammunition. Oh wait, I'm looking at you. Shit.
Yeah, there's none in either of these places.
I'm looking at your ammo. I'm like, look at all this ammo you've got. He's got.
Okay, I guess I'm fine.
All right, no, hold on.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna put some.
Jeez Louise,
It
sir.
works.
The banner works.
Good God.
Casual.
Let's see. Let's test this fork
Alright.
here. Not targeting anything, so it doesn't say it's a critical on anything. Oh, you targeted oak.
I used dueling pistol and then a double barrel pistol. Alright. Alright, I got you, girl. Alright, there's more ammo on Oleg's trading post guy. Put 40 more rounds of each and then some acid ammunition, actually. You guys just rolling crits and shit?
Well, it's not 60, but...
Yeah, but look how big his weapon is.
Just did 40 damage with a fork.
Oh.
Spicy fork.
You put flaming on yours?
Mm-hmm.
You spent 50 gold?
I gotta take it off my thing. Hold on.
So you have a
Yes.
striking returning fork and now a flaming striking fork?
Oh, shit. No, that's supposed to be...
You can't have 2 extra runes on.
Yes. Okay, that's fine. Yes. So, and... Damn it, I'm gonna have to do this again.
Well, make sure that one's set to return and one has flaming.
Yep, hold on. So 2
Because I was looking at it, I was like, oh,
are
you did
just
that
going to be... striking.
That 1 die 10 persistent fire damage can be brutal.
Alright, so 1 is returning, 1 is flaming, 2 are just striking.
Forks.
Listen, I got forks for
Even
days.
just Magneto, you guys, it just takes all your weapons away.
That's Sarah. What you don't know is they're actually wood forks.
Yeah, joke's on him. He'll be clumsy then.
I'm trying to sell stuff to Oleg, and it keeps just doing give.
Yeah,
Is he out of gold or something?
I manually do it. That's why I offered before if you wanted.
Oh, I will manually do this last item, and then I'm done.
If you want to do the math,
shenanigans.
technically, because you guys have gotten such good rep with Oleg, you're supposed to get an extra 10% when you sell. So you're supposed to get 60% of everything that you sell him. Normally it's half. So if something's worth 100,
So
you should
8
give yourself
times
50.
6
If you want to do extra math as a player, then just you can do 60%.
minus 40% equals...
Do I have dark vision or not? I keep thinking I do, and then I'm like, I only have it when I do that thing, right?
Well, you have 2 ways to give yourself dark vision. You have this item, which I don't think you've ever used. Gives you dark vision for 10 minutes. You can do that once per day. And then you have the blood thing that makes you Blood of the Flameforged Tyrants, which does give you dark vision for the whole day, but it also is like makes you more combat effective, makes you do fire damage, makes you quickened for a minute.
I just keep like looking at the potion, like, do I need it? Probably not.
Probably not you. I mean, you have a way to give it to yourself 2 different ways already. You're like, fucking, I'm buying it. You bought the 6 Fingers Elixir. I was like, who's gonna buy that? You bought them both. Good for you. I thought it was a pretty cool elixir.
Well, I figured, like, in case someone tries to, like, take my gun or something.
A climb speed of 20 for 10 minutes is pretty cool, too.
Dizzy, you should buy this cognitive mutagen.
While you guys are doing this little montage moment and gearing up, all the kingdom's crafters have come to your disposal here in this day of preparation. Valerie's here. The Amiri's here. During the day also, each one of these 4 come to you about hearing of your upcoming adventure and kind of present their case about why they kind of want to come with you. Tristan is just in the area, and he comes to you, Willow, and I must say, it was most exhilarating fighting that giant, terrible beast with you and seeing the darker things side of the stolen lands. I would be most excited to go out again. Trolls this time. Brutish creatures, I hear. Lindsay hasn't been out in a while herself since basically the kingdom got started. I don't think she's gone on an adventure with you guys. Basically since the Stag Lord interaction went down. Her book hasn't gotten a lot of new excerpts besides of personal experience, just basically all the tales that you guys are bringing to her of your victories. But as she's excited about why she should go, she... As excited as I am, I don't think it's a good idea. Because that Grigori fellow, have you heard the words he's saying about you guys? And... well, I think if you guys are gone, I am best suited to disperse the crowds in other ways. Give them something else to listen to. Perhaps now, with him showing up, I think I should stay. She frowns a little bit.
That is probably for... oh, nope, that's the wrong accent. Well, listen, too many fucking games, alright? Give me a second. Well, that's probably for the best. But stick with Sawyer. He knows what's up, and he's already got his ear to the ground following that snake.
Miri leans on her big sword. One arm goes like she shot. Trolls? Just say the fucking word and I'm there. She does swings her sword, makes dramatic noises. And I would very much like to go as well. I've built the entire reason of my trip into these desperate and stolen lands, besides, of spreading the good word of my deity, Grotus. All must hear what he has to say, but I digress from that. Deep within these regions where trees grow immensely tall, a dwarven stronghold is said to be lost to time, and I've looked at some of the maps, and I've heard of where these trolls might be lairing, and there's a coincidental closeness. I have rumor, or suspect to believe, that the trolls are now residing in an old dwarven fortress, and I would very much like to see this.
Dizzy, which guy's got your thing?
I will be the last dwarf to ever lay eyes on the place.
Okay.
Oleg be rolling in it. Ching, ching.
I did the math for you, Fionn, for all of the stuff you sold. And that's, it would have been 43 gold pieces and 8 copper. If you didn't
Maybe Fionn mathed it.
Joey, I don't see a ring. Is it not in treasure? It must be.
The armor potency rune.
Oh, ruin, not ring. That would make sense.
I will pump your brakes real quick. I will allow everybody to roll this because you guys failed it. You guys are having a whole downtime here. Fionn, put it in the parte stache. Let's do it.
What?
This is the armor from the skeletal champion who wielded the flaming bastard sword.
Oh, we all failed it.
You guys have maybe even twice. It's not even that difficult. I think you guys just rolled horribly against
I
it.
thought you said it was spicy. Or maybe that's the
The sword was way spicier than this.
What are we rolling?
To try to identify the armor,
I don't
and yes.
technically have magic, though. I really don't think I should be rolling. Do you just roll perception?
It has been.
Well, isn't it a perception?
Between Dizzy and Oak, you guys have identified that there are 2 magical runes already residing in this chainmail. One is the potency armor rune, and another a resilience rune.
Yeah, you don't
What
need
am I
to buy
not
the rune
rolling?
then, Fion.
Yeah, I'm trying to buy it for you. I just literally cannot find it.
No, you don't need to buy it anymore. We have.
Oh, wow. Sweet.
Saving you money. I'm looking out for you, Fion.
Obi, can I get
Well, we
my
could have a backup.
She wants to be a little elf girl. Not a bison. Help her. Save her.
Hold on.
I got stuck as a bear last week. I haven't seen my elf token in like a month.
And it doesn't let you, like, click it off?
No, I don't have the.
Yeah,
the
it's
buff.
not there.
Yeah,
That's
the buff.
so weird.
Yay! Thank you. Does Harrim have any heals, or is he just like Is he just a whole lot of emotional baggage?
I take no offense to that, though I sense there was some offense in your words.
I really wanted to, like, be like, fight to the death over it. But,
You've seen him do healing magic. It's nowhere like what Dizzy does or what Tristan does, but he has restorative magic.
and honestly, knowledge about dwarven runes probably would be useful.
Yeah, I think we should take care.
But you
Sure,
really
these
need to
runes.
channel your the end is near dialogue towards the trolls and not at us, please.
You will not be disappointed with your choice.
Oak is going to slip a generous amount of special grass into his hand, just in case of dire circumstances, in case of morbid thoughts. Please smoke grass.
I will add it to my own stash.
Of course he is.
You see him fumble around and gets like a leather case, and there's like a little tin inside there. He opens it up, and you see a little bundle of like wrapped herbs that seem to be like freshly prepared. Looks like it still needs like a little dried out a little bit, but there's a little wooden pipe in there, and he tucks it away.
Should he be level 7?
No, they're all supposed to be one below you.
Oh, okay.
I actually told Willow that. I was like, oh, I need to level them all up, but I did already.
Okay.
Taking 0 notes
That's
yet
supposed to be
tonight.
as cool as you guys.
Zero
With all
notes.
of the armor shopping and everything like that, we're just gonna. You guys did another day here within, all focused on you guys basically getting your equipment, getting your runes shifted around. Fion is clumsy for some reason. Sure, it's fine.
On air.
Because he
I'm gonna
bought
put stuff in my
half
bag.
the potions in all the continent.
I'm in my bag.
Bogan's like checking the shelves now. I mean, he's not there, but it's like it's all cleared out. I just got all this in.
Willow's poor.
Broke.
Anyone want a moon radish soup?
I've been holding mine. I still haven't used mine either.
He's still carrying around Jamondi's ledger, implicating him in his original theft.
I thought about selling it in the group pile and then take it back.
I'm just like,
Oh God, she'll never know.
it's at the bottom of the
It's
bottomless pouch that he got.
amazing.
Never look in here.
That's why we're not allowed to go in there. That's the real reason why the group's not allowed to touch his bag.
They'll never know.
Y'all are just mad you slept on that opportunity. It was a business opportunity.
A business opportunity.
He secured his position as treasurer before you guys left fucking Jamondi's manor.
One simple trick they don't want you to know about.
Yep. Well, we fast forward a day worth of downtime of essential crafting and buying, acquiring reeds for armor. Amiri, though disappointed, I think she might be your foremost crafter, actually. No, she's not. You guys got Valerie is, but it is secured. Even though I let you guys punch up one rune, I think, on flaming, and you guys can do the resilient rune too. Not a boy, Dizzy, because it's level 8. You guys are 7. Secured, whole group effort, assisting each other. You guys got them in. Sweet. And you guys are bringing Harrim with you. I'm going to flash you guys to the map of the Stolen Lands. As you prepare to leave once more.
Oh, damn it.
You know where you're going. The trees grow tall, they grow close. There are a couple of trails, which you guys have become aware of, recently named the Fellowship Trails, which are kind of like small hunting trails. But horses aren't very effective in terms of getting more speed or more hexes. It's roughly a hex per day. 2 hexes if you're on a trail, and the trails go, the little green lines, down to here.
But I don't think we were going to bring our horses this time.
Oh, you guys got a potential river to cross, so...
Because we got lots of forest and creatures that will probably want to eat the horses.
I think your scouts have pinpoint that the trolls are either in this hex or this hex. You gotta note it. Okay, yeah, right there. Oh, any other things, stops, questions before you guys head out? Are you guys headed out?
Yep. Yup.
No questions here.
Now, revisiting it, because you guys are traveling into mostly unexplored hexes, untamed lands. Well, you guys are exploring. I'm just going to always assume that Willow is scouting, like the activities that you guys be doing. No one really uses, well, maybe Dizzy's walking with his shield out. He may have his shield raised. I don't know. I just want to revisit what you guys are doing kind of individually as Willow's up ahead scouting. Multiple people can scout, too. People can be tracking, looking for things, etc. You can just be avoiding notice. That lets you roll stealth on initiative instead of perception.
I can do both. Although I can't select my character, so I can't actually roll it. But
you're not going into immediate danger. I'm just trying to get a general idea of what you guys might be doing as you guys are traveling. And
yes, Willow does both. She can do scout and avoid notice at the same time because of her scout thing.
don't make it very far outside of your capital. 2 miles, maybe. You guys are just following this river here, just in towards, like along one of the trails, and you can hear like this unintelligible, like, cursing echoing through the woods. Dizzy, you immediately recognize it as like someone speaking gnomish. And they're like a small voice is screaming very loud, and then you hear another language. It's like he's speaking in a variety of languages and curses almost.
Seems like that's a gnome up ahead. We should go check it out.
Going through a little bit of a tree line, again, very close to the river, just very close to the capital in general. You see, standing atop of a crate, boots are all splattered. He's got a cloak flung back over his shoulder like a stage performer. It's a gnome. In fact, you see many gnomes that seemingly are running around the scene in a panic. There's a river that you guys are following, sorry. Just visible through the trees, there's a wagon that's like stuck in the river that's flowing swiftly. There's 2 ponies that are hitched to it that are like floundering and thrashing and swirling of waters, and there's 6, 7, 8 possible gnomes all up ahead. And you guys are coming... Whoops, that's not the right scene. There we go. Two, three, four, 5. You hear, "Yes, most excellent and wonderful work! You louts have just successfully discovered that wagons are in fact not designed to become aquatic vessels." This closest gnome next to the gentleman here is up on this rock is who's speaking. One of the guards says something about, "I think it was just bad luck." He whirls up. "Bad luck! Bad luck! Good man! Luck implies randomness. This was completely inevitable. I entrusted logistics to people whose greatest accomplishment is remembering which end of the spear goes forward." You hear some other gnomish call-outs that seem to be like on guard. Most of these gnomes look a little bruised, a little battered. No casualties here amongst them, but it looks like there was a very small skirmish or a scare or something. You do see, like, these 2 up on the cliff here are a little wounded. This guy here is a little wounded. The guy that's speaking so enthusiastically is a little wounded. I didn't adjust all their health bars, but their call-outs that you guys are approaching. Again, he whirls on you guys. "Ah, at last! Civilization! Or at least armed persons who have not yet drowned. Tell me, are you competent or just merely walking so confidently?
We could probably help out.
He hops down off of his little rock and saunters over to you, and he's not mixing potions right now, but you see what looks like a very intellectual gnome. Books all along one side. He does have a bunch of vials on another. Very studious-looking glasses, and he speaks to the other crew here, and allow me to introduce myself. I am Jubilost Narthropple, explorer, author, and scholar extraordinaire, and future legend of these lands, assuming they don't kill me first. He glances back over the wagon, which, to be clear, they are attempting with most enthusiasm. Our horses are stuck, and they're not listening anymore, and we can't get them unhitched. Some help would be most appreciated, Dizzy.
I'll ride forward a little bit, and kind of, as I'm going, I'll cast a heal.
My, you people look like you solve your problems by just hitting them until they stop moving. Are you sure you can handle this task?
Yeah, usually.
Marvelous, just more strangers. This day just continues to overflow with uncertainty. You channel your heal, Dizzy, and several of the gnomes kind of nod. You can hear them kind of, in gnomish, kind of mutter to themselves, like, who is this fella? And another one, you hear something about the Green Mother, or maybe a representative or something. Like they're somehow just identifying you almost immediately as being some sort of handling her energy. It's their first go-to. Morty, being the beast that he is, the river, he towers over these ponies. They're strong ponies, but they're up at the like chest deep water. The wagon is completely stuck up against this rock right here. But Morty, being the towering, goat that he is, it's not up to over his chest. It's just I don't know. He's good. He's easily able to like stride through it. The current doesn't wash him away or anything like that. But the ponies are still latched onto the wagon, so they can't get away. The wagon is completely stuck. It looks like it tried to cross through. You can see, not on scene here, but there's 2 more wagons over here to the right. They crossed. And a couple more. All the gnomes over there have kind of like come over here to try to assist.
Dizzy's gonna kind of the gnomes that are like still on the wagon can offer to like give him a ride to shore. And he's gonna look at the horses and like look at Oak and be like, I don't want to talk to the horses.
The gnomes seem to be here like almost like by intention. They're trying to like calm the ponies, but not having much effect. You can see like by them, they're very excited to be relinquished of their duties. Yes, and they both are able to hop on Morty, and they do so very willingly. And but you can see as they hop off and the reins, everything kind of goes lax. The ponies get a little more skittish. So easily able to get them off to safety, pick whatever side. And Oak, you going into the river?
Yeah, I want to see if I can calm some of these ponies down, at least because they're already so close to the other side of the bank. See if I can get them to land, at least.
Well, give me a athletics check as you just wade into the river. It's actually what the 15 DC. That's what it was. So it's
Nice.
basically 2 actions to unlatch each pony from its harness and basically let it get away from the wagon to get onto the other side of the river. You're able to spend 2 actions, and then give me your choice. You can attempt to command the animal with nature or use diplomacy if you have wild empathy, which I think you do. So, to request that the pony move to shore. While the druids are going to work, what's everyone else doing?
Roderick is gonna wade into the water here and get behind the cart and get ready to help put when the time comes.
Fia? Villa?
Willow's just being cute because in water, that's about all she's got. All right, like
Willow goes in the water, she's washed away.
yeah, no, I'm just here to look cute. That's all I got. And
I guess my horse can help, and I can help some capacity.
Well, if you're trying to work on the wagon, I need an athletics check, and then Oak, that was plenty. No fucking around. You're not trying to be nice to this pony right now. You unhitch it, command it to leave the water, and it does.
Why does it have to be athletics?
Because you're using grit and you're trying to navigate the water and shit. It's perfect. You got it. You crushed it.
Like my worst skill.
Aldrich, it's a critical success on athletics to move the wagon. So with a mighty.
Does that mean I can pick it up?
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Predator, he just picks up the back of the truck. You're waist deep in water and just like a mini rage happens, and just like all the gnomes are all like pointing at you and start to get all squirmish, and even Jubilost just jumps up on its rock. He's, oh my word! It's Aldrich just lifts up the back of the wagon and just takes like 5 mighty steps and puts it back down. It's straight now, and push it forward a little bit. And Oak, I'll just say you teamwork on that, and the one pony still hitched on there command it to kind of pull, and the whole wagon jeers and lurches forward, and the wagon's out of its rut and up on the bank now. I don't say it often, but I will do it in this case. I take back what I said. You strangers have impressed me. What are you doing out here anyway? You just happen upon the river and... By my word, are you... Could it be? Are you adventurers? What an auspicious day! Oh, you are, aren't you?
Well,
I
no.
was gonna bend down. I just wanted to bend down and ask what auspicious means.
What type of definition are you looking for? It's good. Just if you didn't understand it, just it's a good thing.
For whom?
We are not adventurers. Nope. We are landowners. We're checking our land.
Auspicious for me, then, at least. Landowners, so you are very well-armed farmers in the area.
Sure. Yeah. No.
This is most fortunate for me that you came along when you did. I can finally make it to this village in the making I keep hearing about. I need to set up a small base of operations, get to know the land a little better before I plan my next step. He does with a gusto, his fist like pumps into the air. If I'm to become a legend of these lands, I must first set up shop.
So you're headed to Stag's Crossing, huh?
Is that the name of it? He opens up a map immediately, goes through a series of scrolls, and... Not that one. No, not that one. Ah, this is the one. Ah, yes. The green belt on the Tuskwater Lake. I had circled in this area. Small fledgling village started. Stag's Crossing, you say? He immediately writes the name down.
She'll take his pencil and start drawing a safe path up into it.
And when you get there...
Go ahead.
I was going to say, when you get there, ask for a Miri and tell her we sent you, and I'm going to give him a little tuft of short black cat furs, a sign that a Miri would most definitely recognize as oak shenanigans.
Well, that just seems cruel for Mary.
Ask for a Miri. Yes, we'll do that indeed. And she must be the... She must be the queen of the land, then.
She's something.
Meeting with the queen. This is a most extravagant day indeed.
Oh, Lord.
Nobody correct him. Just let him go on thinking this. Nobody fucking correct him. I gotta know.
But so just
Willow, you do note it. He relinquishes pencil and but you notice the map.
I'll do a fucking deft check. I've got.
No, he relinquishes it. He lets you have you take it right out of his hand. He doesn't like fight you for it or anything.
I'm just saying, I got fucking skills for days on stealing shit. So.
Draw the fellowship trail on there, but you notice the detail of his map, his cartographer ability, and he has a whole like satchel that's just like full of maps. The detail is absolutely extraordinary. Like he's got dozens of small little details on such a minute scale on just this little entry here on the green belt that you haven't seen on any map or seen anywhere. And it's all like question marks, like possible, like he hasn't seen any of this. It's all like he's read about it somewhere. But it's his, like it's like he made the map and it's all his notations, but it's all like theory, like in theory, conjecture and question marks. And but you see where he has like possible hidden temple to Aristil. Yeah, he's got it like almost spot on, like where you guys fought the bear in that temple of Aristil. He seems exceptionally well read and very good at duplicating and making maps. Your quick little assessment of his map and his notations. You can confirm, like I said, all question marks, he hasn't seen it himself. He seems very not in this pocket here, like where he should be. But he got all this info from somewhere.
She will make a mental check of maybe things that are correct, or maybe even things that she has not confirmed yet, and file that away. And then she's going to just be like, yeah, so if you just follow this path right here, you should avoid any unnecessary dangers or hiccups getting into town.
And when I speak with Queen Amiri of Stag's Crossing, who should I let her know that I spoke with? I will need at least some of your names, if you're willing to give it.
Just tell her the Wanderer. She'll know who it is.
How intriguing, the Wanderer. He writes it down.
Yeah, no, Wanderer and the Black Cat. That works. That's fine, because I do not want to be implicated in any of this.
And I must say, if you, just the way you are, and you're obviously adventurers of some sort, or would be you were heroes today. Though heroism is just the recklessness with better branding, if you ask me. Where are you going?
You ask a lot of questions.
Just been like maybe 11 or 12 or so far. That's not a lot.
We're headed south. But no offense, we don't really know you.
But I
And we've
properly
kind
introduced
of
myself.
yeah, but we may have had an issue with the gnome in the past, And so mine is Dizzy. I'm a little wary.
Well, I don't know anything about this gnome from the past. I am just telling you who I am, and once again, Jubilost Narthropple, explorer, author, scholar extraordinaire, and future level legend of these lands.
That's a lot of titles that don't mean, well, jack shit here right now, because we don't know you.
You know me much more than I know any of you, but I am exceptionally thankful for your heroics and your dastardly deeds today, saving me and my crew, my ponies, and our expedition gear. We will be making it to the Stag's Crossing with most haste.
Well, I will give you my name at least, alright? I'm Willow. And maybe once we get back from our
Southern journey.
southern journey, yep, we will be able to discuss things further. You know, see how you're liking Queen Miri's place. Like, she
Oak's just
visibly
nodding
winces.
excitedly, like, yeah.
She visibly winces. Like, she is so capable of lying, but this lie doesn't benefit her. And the idea of a Miri in charge just, like, terrifies her slightly, and it's just visibly visible.
Well, off I go. He does a to-do bow to you guys. When you return from your southern journey, and I've had plenty of time to establish my base of operations in this Stag's Crossing, I will have a due reward for you. For saving my life, of course. Well, their lives, and... Anyway, you're saving me a bunch of hassle. And they don't waste much time. Once all the wagons are out, you guys seemingly a little closed off on your where you're doing, and he recognizes it for what it is and continues the couple miles towards Stag's Crossing.
Bye.
Dizzy said, right? He waves. You were the nicest of the bunch.
Most people don't understand gnomes, you know? You know how it is.
I have a bunch of questions for you about what you've seen when you come back, of course.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
I have a grand quest to find out about gnomes and the first world and where we come from. Tried to slowly lean back in my chair.
Listen, I was not
The
trying to...
effect was good.
I was trying not to be rude to the guy, but I'm like 90% sure we dealt with Tartusio.
Yeah, he's dead.
I said 90%. I mean, he was a slippery fucker. What if Tartusio's got a brother and he's out to avenge him? I don't know.
So now you think every gnome is a sibling of Tartusio?
That was an amazing fucking map right there. All right, like, that's better than anything that I've seen from anybody in this fucking area. And yeah, I don't know. I have some trust issues because we've had spy issues in the capital. All right.
Brotus forbid someone be good at a passion they love. Awfully suspicious of them.
This is going to be a fun trip.
Alright, hop on before Tartusio gets you.
He's
I'm gonna take Willow across the river.
Are we going across the river?
No, you guys were
Oh, are we
actually just left. No, you guys aren't anywhere. You guys are like right outside the capital, and I had it basically. Let me put you back on the Stolen Lands map. Like, you weren't even on the trail yet. You were just getting out of the capital, like, right here. And these guys were stuck in the river, like, just trying to get... They were headed your direction.
Yeah. So we said bye to them, and now we're gonna head in the same direction as them shortly.
No, opposite. They were
Mhm.
headed. I think. Hold on.
I guess
let me move
they're
this.
going.
Yeah, they were going across the river to get to the capital,
Correct.
and we were crossing. I had to move the token so I could.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we're,
Yeah.
I did. I moved
You
it.
know, a little bridge or something might be a good little...
Listen, you want us to use our resources for fucking things that make
Logistics?
sense? What? People wanting roads and now they want bridges? What the fuck? But that is true. That would be really good. A bridge and some roads so people don't get lost. Probably another bridge, here. Didn't we have a bridge?
Well, you guys continue your travel, parting away. You travel travel with the crew for, another 30 minutes, and then get back on the Fellowship Trail. And I don't want to move your token for you. Are you guys following the trail, basically back roughly towards the lair of the lizard folk here?
I think so, right?
Yes,
We should
but
visit the lizard
I
people
don't.
first.
I don't want to see Candlemere. If it can be avoided, I will try and steer us further away from the shore.
We have the swamp
Well,
witch we
you
can
guys can be
investigate.
miles away. So basically, the trail follows roughly the tree line, plus or minus 100 feet. And it's about a mile or so away from the edge of the Tuskwater Lake. So, like, as you guys move here, even though your token's, like, partially in the lake, you guys are a mile from the lake's edge.
I'll allow it.
Like, within the trees, there's about 100 feet of trees between you and, like, where it starts to get muddy, and it slowly descends down towards the lake, and there's tall, like, reeds, and it's full of wildlife. I mean, there's, like, those tall herons that, like, lay, like gargoyles perfectly still, and they, like, spearfish, and you guys can hear the sounds of frogs galore. As you guys travel the Fellowship Trail. Signs of wildlife is everywhere. There's birds chirping, and it's kind of like a pine tree forest is what you guys are moving through. The trees are big, but not anciently so. I think it was you, Aldrich, who traveled this way once before, that spied on the Lizard King, and you see a familiar path in the tree where the forest kind of grows really close to the lake, all the way down near its edge. And you remember there being a decrepit sign that pointed towards danger and mention of a swamp witch.
Yes.
It's middle afternoon. You guys have traveled maybe about 10 miles or so. Sure enough, Willow's up ahead. She reports back. Now, you haven't been back this way in easily a month. Hold on.
Horan.
You hear that laughter behind me?
Yep.
I'm sorry. T-Rex is not funny.
He's like right behind Obi and I.
I only heard it. It probably went over. I'm guessing it would be like turned around towards him.
Oh, yeah, my body may have been blocking them. It's very distracting for me. I can't hear my own thoughts.
And also, he's pretty damn cute, so you can't help but like get absorbed.
But Willow, you see the trees, like I said, they grow a little extra thick here. They grow outside and like almost all the way down to the lake's edge, where you guys have been following it, and you could see often like a big clearing, where it's just nothing but reeds, where it descends down towards the lake for roughly a half a mile or so, or more. But up ahead, much thicker the ground gets wetter, like it sinks down more towards the ground's level or the lake's level, and you see a sign. It's newer than what was kind of like described to you. It says unsafe, danger this way. And then smaller underneath it, like someone added to the sign, save your children, hide your loved ones.
Is it Shrek? Did he just put his own signs out?
And you creep forward a little more, just past the sign, you can see where the trees almost seem to like curve in on themselves, making like a little like creepy like tunnel trail. Someone has erected a very small like fence, like 20 feet in either direction, making sure that area is very observable.
All right. The what's observable? Like,
The path.
okay. So
Someone's erected like a very terrible wooden fence like in front of the path. And there's a sign that which Aldrich remembers being old and decrepit is now very new. Possibly the hunters on your trails have taken some precautions that no one goes that way.
all right. Well, option A, guys. We get our feet wet, meaning somebody carries me, and we investigate that. Or we just ignore it and go find lizards and trolls.
You want to do the coolest scouting you've ever done in your life?
That's a great idea.
I don't know what that means. I feel like all of my scouting is pretty spectacular, except she's going to lean into Dizzy when the king comes with me. But, you know.
Let me put it this way. We have 5 minutes, and Morty's going to take us there. And then we'll be back.
Oh shit, so we're going to go murder things ourselves again. Got you.
No,
She's going to clamber up.
We'll be a safe distance away, I swear.
She climbs on up.
I'll get, like, basically up to the sign, I guess, and then I'll cast Fly on Morty.
Oh, shit.
We're gonna do a UAV.
This is excellent. Flying Morty.
Maybe, like, I don't know, 50 feet off the ground or something, and, like, try and get a good view of what's up there and fly forward a little bit.
Well, it doesn't take long. About a third of a mile, you're able to either fly overhead that trail I described, keeping some visual. You can actually see it in the distance once more to get some elevation. A very small clearing in these very near, like, leafless, tall, like, gnarled trees. A dilapidated mud hut squats, like, on this small little hummock in this fetid marsh. I say marsh because the forest dips low, real close and level with the lake's edge, and the lake spills over, kind of like creating a very swamp-like terrain in this area. Coming out of the hut, you see this tiny little tendril of greenish, then bluish smoke trickling through this hole in the moss-covered roof. There's a wooden fence surrounding the perimeter of the mound. So the mound basically just keeps the hut up out of the swamp water. It is festooned with crude fetishes crafted out of sticks. The fence is sticks, feathers, animal bones. There's a single lone crow that caws like noisily from the top of a nearby cypress tree. It spins and actually looks up and seems to take note of the flying Morty. Pause. Doesn't seem to react. You see a pretty small, like hunched over, like weathered scarecrow, kind of like a rotten pumpkin on top of its head. The crow, after about a minute, flies down, literally lands on top of the scarecrow, pecks at the pumpkin. How close are you getting, like, in terms of hundreds of feet?
I mean, just close enough to like get a view. So probably, if we could get an aerial view, probably quite far away then. You need any more information, Willow? It looks like some type of something in the swamp.
Two of you give me a perception check.
I was gonna say, is there like any obvious like traps or alarms that I see set up? Perception. Boop-a-doo. I'm a master in that shit. And I'm gonna use my keen eyes. And I'm gonna use my spyglass because I am. Wait, why couldn't I add that? 2 and spyglass. Why can't I use both? The fuck? Alright.
Dizzy, are they both heightened bonuses, perhaps? Dizzy, you don't see so much, but you feel something otherworldly, out of place. But you feel something like primal power, like kind of like tingling, like at your fingertips as you get. You circle around and pass within about 200-300 feet of this place, and you feel something very strange. Willow, you see a small bell. I say small, maybe about a fist-size bell, fixated to. I described the fence. It's about waist high. There's a single gate that hangs like partially open. And there's a rusted iron bell that hangs from like a hairy length of rope tied to like a crooked post next to the gate. And on a 30, as you circle on Morty, you are positive that Scarecrow's face is not looking the same direction that it was when you guys approached. It's turned almost a full 180 degrees.
Dizzy, you getting any magic tingles from that scarecrow right there?
I don't know about the scarecrow, but like the whole thing kind of feels like magic to me. Someone's definitely doing something here.
Also on a 30. Actually, Dizzy, I'm going to give this one to you because it's kind of akin. As you guys got close, a couple hundred feet away, you've seen a strange plant-like formation, and you've seen something like medium-sized and humanoid shape seem to be decomposing like within it. Almost like a multi-headed Venus flytrap.
Seems like some kind of man-eating plant. I'm not sure. We should probably go back and get the whole group, though. It seems kind of scary.
Morty returns to the group, and what are you guys doing?
We'll share what I saw.
I just seen a sus-ass fucking scarecrow. It was totally watching us.
Well, do we handle this now or after the troll game?
Not gonna lie, this is kind of freaking me out. Moving scarecrows, huh?
Yeah, there was a crow there too, like an actual bird. I know you like those things, so I don't know. Maybe you can get it to be our friend, and it eats the scarecrow. Is that how that works?
Not so much.
Well, like I said, it's about middle of the day, maybe 2, 3 in the afternoon or so.
I feel like it's so close to town. We should at least figure out what it is.
Didn't we hear something about people were suspecting that this witch had something to do with? I mean, obviously we learned she didn't have nothing to do with the owl bear situation. But she's doing something enough to scare the hunters and get them to put these signs up.
I mean, she might just be annoyed that everyone's traipsing through her swamp. Maybe we could talk to her.
It's true. I mean, I guess she can be friendly. We are in the mind of talking before murdering people, so guess we could do the whole benefit out of the doubt stuff.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's check it out, and then Willow can talk to her.
I can talk to her. Wait a minute.
Fionn, any input? What are you guys heading down this trail?
It seems fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Do we roll for anything for it?
Like what? What do you
Like
what
the
are you
weird magic vibes?
What if she thinks I'm a child and she wants to eat me?
Dizzy barely got close enough to even recognize what it was. He didn't even succeed on the check. I just kind of let him fail forward a little bit.
What did he roll?
Is it nature? Oh, it's perception.
I want to try.
Well, you can totally do that when you
I
guys
have no token.
Yeah. You
Liable.
guys aren't close enough. But if you guys are gonna head down, and I'll put you guys on a scene. It's Fionn, I'll put you on there first. How about that? Pause it though.
I use my hero point.
What is that? Oak.
Yeah,
Dizzy.
Animal nature.
Morty.
Wait, can I roll nature or does it have to be perception?
Well, what are you trying to? What do you? Just talk to me. What are you fishing for? You're just fishing. You're just trying to. You're just trying to jump
get
on
like
a
the lay
check.
of the land. Like, what has something infested this land? If so, what is it? You know, that kind of thing.
God, even the trees look creepy as fuck.
So, I'm gonna unpause here. Fionn, you see all the small details I described to Dizzy and Willow. You see a dilapidated scarecrow right here. That's head seems to rise up and then pivot. It seems to be looking at all of you at the same time. Like, as each one of you are looking at it, you all feel like it's making eye contact with all of you. You see a little bell. The door, every once in a while, blows open, closes at the gate here. You see a small, little fist-sized bell hanging from a rope on one of the crooked signposts. The crow goes from like a tree to tree, lands on the roof every once in a while. Seems to always be visually present. This time, no roll needed, Dizzy, as you've gotten pretty close, and Oak, you're also close. Both of you being primal pastors. Dizzy, you linger 5 minutes, just trying to take it all in. You guys are, as you approach within the last 100, 200 feet, you feel a small restorative power flow through you as your 4th level spell slot that you spent is restored. Oak, you feel brimming with primal power here. Do you guys roll nature? You didn't roll, both of you can roll nature checks.
Spooky.
Dizzy. Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, beat me by 1.
Yeah, plus, oh, you went master on
Yes, sir. Yes, I did.
master nature. In many places across Galarian, there are ley lines that intersect where incredible things of magical nature can be performed, or power is restorative, and both of you kind of like look to each other as you feel your magic just completely tingling, like it kind of, you both kind of recognize it through whatever means or lore that you may have heard about it. Oak, perhaps where you were born, there was this circle of standing stones where the druids can perform incalculable shape change into dragons or something to that effect, you know. You don't know it, but there's something very present here with primal power.
Well, we're here, Willow. Let's start talking.
I repeat, what if she thinks that I'm a kid and wants to eat me? You've seen a Hydra, kids. I'm small and cute and potentially tasty looking.
Filling my cup up. I am listening though, so I'm gonna hear your eyes, RP.
Oh, God.
Come with you.
If I die, I swear I will fucking haunt you. I will haunt your ancestors.
I know. Just ring the bell.
Is there a bell?
Yeah. Hanging off like the gate post or whatever I think he said.
Oh, the physical rusty bell. She's going to tink her fork on it. Hello, nice lady of the swamp. Is anybody home?
The gate that was slowly seeming like blowing with a wind that didn't exist fully opens. As you step into the fenced-in area, Willow, these shadows from the trees that reach in across the path have a little bit of sunlight pierces in up above. Even the shadows seem to like pull back, like almost like claws retracting. You're not coming through.
I couldn't find my light. Hold on, I got it. Boom.
As you, the light, for a moment, you see this small, 4-foot high scarecrow that's up on top of a post. You strike up the light. The shadows retreat even further, but Aldrich, as she does it, you're right there. Just your guard is ready. For a split second, you've seen a monstrous shape retreat as a shadow, from it. The shadow of the scarecrow seemed to retreat from the light, but the shape that you've seen was not the scarecrow. It was much larger and horrific looking. An extremely menacing thing.
This is fine. This is fine.
I'll just do it. This is what you've seen for a moment, but only like a shadow.
Oh boy. I'm gonna yell back to the rest of the group and Harrim, who's missing, and say, "Hey guys, this doesn't look good. You should come with us."
I've seen this episode of Supernatural.
Yeah.
But it doesn't do anything. Its shadow retreats.
Can I ask Harrim if he knows anything about this kind of thing, being a cleric?
As a cleric, I began to speak too soon. That I cannot see, actually, because the master of this realm has not put me on the scene. There we go. My eyes have returned to me. He does something very rudimentary, sticks his finger in his mouth and waves it in the wind near the scarecrow. It does not taste like anything divine, as he licks his finger again.
Well, that's just gross.
There are no gods here. We should tread with care.
I could have told you that. She will knock on the door.
You knock, and the door just slowly...
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, Aldrich, you got that flask on you?
Yeah, but I think that's a bad idea.
Nope. She's just gonna put her little hand out.
I hand her my water skin with not water in it.
I'll take a swig before stepping into the door. And by swig, I mean a healthy chug.
Sitting her back to you guys in a rocking chair, you hear a voice that's soft. Come in, then. You've walked loudly enough through my wood. Cold roads make for brittle bone, don't you say? A fire crackles low in the hearth. There's this greenish wood burning, but yet you don't see any smoke inside the place, or no smoke in the fireplace itself, but you've seen bluish and greenish outside. The entire ceiling is like a small forest of herbs that all hang from the rafters, like upside down trees almost. Shelves everywhere, crowded with jars of honey, unknown viscous material, teeth, moss, things that shift like slightly when you don't look at them, including like jars of eyeballs of different types of creatures. Small cauldron hangs over the fire. Kettle nearby, as soon as you guys kind of fully come into the place, just starts to simmer.
And she's not actually here.
Oh no, she's here. Her back's to you.
She's here?
She's sitting in the rocking chair, and you see a crooked figure. Let me link her here.
Willow will step around to greet her. She'll put her, like, fork away. God, yeah, she looks so friendly.
A crooked figure that's wrapped in, like, layered rags, weathered dark cloth or hood. Seems to always cast this shadow over her face. But when the shadow's not there, what you see is, like, this greenish skin that's stretched really tight with age, and a thin smile that seems to extend up past her eyes, almost to her ears. Coins and strange charms like hang all around her, and laying like near the chair there's this like staff of twisted wood and antlers.
Sit. Travelers always arrive hungry, even when they swear they are not.
Willow's going to check the chair before she sits down. It's fine, it's just a chair.
Who is your pet?
And yeah, she'll take a seat, I guess, in like this chair here, so she can maintain eye contact.
Fion's not going in, you're hiding behind the house.
Is she?
Correct.
He?
Correct. That's excellent.
There was Harrim too.
He's
Oh, Harrim's in. He comes in. Yep, sorry.
Out of everything we played against on Baldur's Gate, I hated this lady the most.
She wasn't in there. Oh, I know which one you're talking about, though.
The hag.
The hag, yeah.
The kettle is ready.
She gets up and picks up the kettle. You guys all immediately notice she picks up the kettle and not by the handle. And she grabs it by both of its sides, which are piping hot.
because that's normal.
Pours liquid that's very dark and fragrant, and it smells like pine and like a little medicinal.
I almost took a feat so that I could sense poison inside of food and beverage.
You notice that like none of her cutlery or her plates or her cups are matched. They're all different materials, different shapes. She pours a glass for each of you, one for herself. She observes you guys. She drinks first. And she sits back in her rocking chair. Starts to rock.
Thievery.
Her hands are pretty tough grabbing the kettle like that.
You grab it enough times and you don't feel the pain any longer.
That was for Willow subtly dumping out the drink and pretending to sip.
Over the shoulder.
So, you have more politeness than most that come here, and a level of boldness that you knocked on my door and rang the bell.
Dizzy sips on tea.
Tell me, why have you come?
Yeah, so, we have, a capital, nearby, and, we seen some signs, and thought we should introduce ourselves and see how you like your lovely swamp. If maybe we can be, friends. Make sure you're not eating children. Stuff like that. Just friendly stuff.
Are they saying I'm eating children now?
Are you?
She doesn't
Takes
answer.
another sip of the tea.
We have a duty, to be polite and forthcoming and also protective. So we thought that, we would just stop in, say hi, see if you're eating children.
Children do not carry the weight of guilt and sins that make them delectable.
So you do eat people? You eat people?
I did not say that.
You did not say that.
Neither did you.
Well, I don't eat people. That's just weird. And there's too many tasty things. And Willow's gonna reach in her bag. Owl bear?
Would you trust me anymore if I said I don't eat people?
Only if you're telling the truth.
Case, I don't eat people.
Great. That's all. We're good. Right, guys? We're good? Is that all we needed to know?
No, you haven't told me why you've come.
I thought I did that.
Well, the people traveling on the road, they're scared of what's going on here, and we just want to make sure they're not being bothered, and we're not bothering you, and everyone can just coexist,
Because like we said, we got a nice town going. So if you need things, you could buy things there or sell things there. All friendly like.
They call me Old Beldame, an old woman, witch, crone. I have been all of these and none of them. I never leave my cabin, you see? Safer that way.
Safe for who?
For me. You see, I don't bother anyone. I stay here. Any terrible things you're hearing about me are from those that are scared and do not have the grit to come and knock on my door.
She looks towards her window.
Theon staring outside of it.
There are things.
Having a sig break. Leave me alone.
There are things outside, walking. Things that have become quite loud. Things quite far from here. And then there are quieter things.
Don't you do it.
But you misunderstand my first question. I don't care why you personally have come to my home. I want to know why You're really here in the stolen land.
Oh, wow, we're in the
I
green belt.
know why you're the little rulers making all the ruckus to the north, bringing all the civilization and all the rumors of my evilry. That is you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We ain't said nothing. Personally, we did not say anything about you being evil. We were investigating rumors, and now that we have come to an understanding, we are sorry. We are sorry. People are scared of things that are different and new, and we're trying to change that. We're not trying to make a ruckus here. We're trying to make a home here. And not just for people, but for 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 all that are maybe a little different.
So you're here to tell me you're invading my home and I should be okay with it?
Oh, we don't want to invade your home. We just wanted to meet the neighbor and make sure you weren't going to eat the kids. Because
Your children are safe with me.
well, then that's great. And we'll let everybody know that.
Do you hear that? Can you see that? You've made yourself quite interesting.
She leans in closer to the table.
The stolen lands do not like interesting things. No, they don't. Something ancient is watching you from the stone. Something distant and fickle observes you from an unseen court. Yes, they do. And something most patient watches from the stars and stirs in great evil.
She straightens and gets all serious.
You will not see the nooses until they begin to tighten.
She snaps off some vegetable stalks and tosses them into the cauldron.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
That's an interesting scarecrow that you have.
If you really want to help an old woman, I could really use some black rattlecap mushrooms from a dangerous mud pit nearby. It brews a most potent tea. Yes, tea.
Does Dizzy know if that mushroom is used for tea that is not gonna kill people?
Yeah, same with Willow. I feel like that's something I'm willing to fucking roll on, because, you know.
Same with Oak, yeah.
I don't know what's going
Dizzy
on.
presses X to doubt.
Is that cooking lore or nature lore?
Whatever you want. I would allow cooking lore or nature lore.
Could I do medicine instead of nature? Or...
Yeah, medicine's good too. It could be used for both, depending on how the mushroom is prepared and applied. It's either a tea that will assist with sleeping for someone that might be like constantly in pain and trouble sleeping. Mostly applied to like people that are like starting to see like kind of like going nuts. This is you, Dizzy. Like they're starting to have visions and nightmares and they need like heavy sleeping aid. However, if applied in a different form and into a liquidized thing and heavier dosages, that sleep can be completely like catatonic and coma inducing and certainly like a poison.
We could get you some. But could you share your recipe with us? I love a good mushroom tea.
I am a chef. I gather all the recipes. Tried my best to learn about all of the unique plants and wildlife here, so that way I can make recipes that really speak about the stolen lands.
Oak says nothing, but does roll her eyes at Willow a little bit.
She proceeds to rattle off an ingredient list, and like it doesn't show you a paper or anything, but anyone your cooking lore roll, the 26 here, Will, I'll apply it here now. It does seem to be a way for brewing tea, what she's describing to you. She doesn't show you a recipe, but she says like her whole steps. No tea lore needed or anything, but the steps definitely seem to be all the steps needed for preparing a dry herb for tea preparation from start to finish. So like when you're expecting tea recipe, most of the time it's like, very basic. Her recipe started from like preparing the herb itself, the mushroom itself.
Willow will actively, she will pull out a notebook because she's given her actual cookbook to Lindsay to begin transcribing. So she's got a separate notebook that it's currently blank. Nope, because it's got the owl bear monster stew recipe in it.
You can have multiple pages and
No, the other one's got pages. This one's new. All it's got is the owl bear recipe in it, and she's going to add the mushroom tea. That sounds amazing. Missing maybe a little cream for me, but that sounds good. I will take that into advisement.
Well, this has been most lovely. Why did the one outside not want to come in?
Oh, he's a little claustrophobic. He doesn't really do indoors unless, it's like a castle. He's a little poncy.
Well, if you ever need any hard to obtain herbs or magical concoctions that you're willing to trust from Beldame, sorry. You know where to find me. And if you could tell your hunters to stop with all the silly rumors, all they need to do is ring the bell, and my guardian will not savage them into bits. If they attempt to knock on my door before ringing the bell, an old enchantment is an old enchantment.
So that's what the scarecrow I mentioned before. Okay. We will definitely make a note of that. And if you need anything, I noticed you got a scarecrow nearby. You could send a little note. Maybe we can send a little delivery out here for you if you're missing some comforts. All right?
sinner every once in a while. It's been a couple weeks since the last one came through. My plant is rather hungry.
Oh, you don't eat the people, the plant eats the people. You know, maybe we could put that on the docket as a form of punishment.
Execution!
I like it.
Oh,
Yeah, we could put that on the docket. And she's gonna like glance to Aldrich and Dizzy. Yeah. Versus
Is
beheading.
it like trolls?
trolls. No, trolls have not come here.
But does the
But
plant?
trolls are like the world given teeth and hunger.
But does your plant lack trolls? Like,
Oh. Well, I don't know exactly.
Maybe we'll find
The
out.
occasional murderer, or my preferred target is those that mistreat us women incapable of defending ourselves. She holds her arm up all defenseless. Occasionally word comes through. And, well, I have my own little birds at play, and I try to lure them here. And you've caught me. Now I've confessed to my sins myself. Whatever shall you do?
I mean, you're making the world a better place, and honestly, I introduced King Aldrich over here, and at his benefit, we thank you for your service, right?
Yeah. Keep it to murder. It's no innocence.
And maybe just run it by us.
Of course, giant slayer. My lord. She bows her head to you.
How do you know that?
She said she's got
She
little
just
birds.
told me that you were the king of this land. Of course you would be the lord.
About the giants.
I know many things. That's a small one.
Oh shit. So do you know? So we asked about the trolls. We're on our way to go diplomatize with them. Do you know a Galruka? Have your birds gotten you any information on her?
What was the name? This is DM to.
Did I say the name wrong?
Are you going for Troll King?
Was it a king? I thought it was a queen, but yes.
No, Troll King Hagolka.
Hagolka. Galruka is somebody else. Garuk.
I don't know who Galruka is.
Algruka?
Halgruka. How?
Hagruka, Hagolka. Yeah, there's
Hargolka. Okay.
there's two ways to say. I guess you can say it. I mean,
Okay, but yes. Yeah. Hargolka, the leader of the trolls.
I have heard a thing or two. He is simply the worst and loudest of them that walk about. But something stirs even him, something that enjoys the noise.
Is there anything that might help us with our diplomacy? As she says it, she's like doing like very, very obvious like body language, emphasizing there's not gonna be much diplomacy happening.
We are still strangers to one another, but I feel a relationship is budding and growing strong. You help me, and then I will help you. Perhaps not with what you fight now. Perhaps things in the future. Give me my mushrooms, and I will help you in the future. I will tell you this. The troll who calls himself a king is not a king, but he is mighty yet. An audience would be death. Long ago, something bigger and vaster burrowed through where he dwells now. Perhaps another way in is there. And that is all you will get from me for now. Go carefully, little rulers. The land has not yet decided what you are.
The door swings open.
Wait, what's this thing? And I like point at the orb on the counter.
Ask about the door too.
It's something I'm working on. I like to tinker with magical artifacts and craft things and take them apart. When presented time and something interesting. That is something interesting.
Very interesting. Maybe you can tell us more about it when you're done tinkering.
Willow's going to reach in the bag of colding and pull out like a serving of the owl bear meat. Maybe this will be helpful in your potions, or maybe just a meal. It's meat from a cursed owl bear.
Oh, say goodnight, Mikey does real quick. Dizzy, no major check needed. You're not sure what type it was exactly, but it seemed to be some variation of a spell heart, which is a magical item that you like invest to that lets you have more magical capabilities. And it seemed to be like some sort of like crystalline like geode.
Very cool.
Here, I'll actually tell you. Give you a little spoiler. Something called a Trinity geode. Wish I could link from the compendium.
I feel like there's a way.
I just drag and
import
drop.
it, and then Drag and drop from where?
Compendium into the notes.
In chat?
Yeah.
Oh, you make another. Oh, look at that. There. Does that work for you, Joe?
Yep. Earth spell.
So basically, spell hearts you affix to either a weapon or your armor, and then anytime you cast an earth spell, depending on if it's on your armor or your weapon, you get to do a thing, and it lets you cast spells.
I didn't even know about that.
There's a bunch of different spell hearts. There's many.
Earth spell.
You can only just have one spell heart invested at a time.
Yeah.
As the door was opened, you feel like it was a non-vocal invitation to leave.
Thank you. We will return with your mushrooms. Take a step out.
Oak, as you walk out that door, you can't help but turn and like look over your shoulder for a moment. You see as Willow's walking out also, for the briefest instant, like the cottage does not look so small. Shadows inside stretch seemingly like endlessly. The herbs overhead seem to like elongate and stretch and turn into like a full-fledged forest canopy. And as it's doing so, the room like slowly seems to like spin upside down. The once like tiny cottage seems to just turn into this vast like biome. The crackling fire once down at the floor is now a type of like sun, this fiery light up in this dark forest. The lady's eyes, like she watches you as you guys waving, face, her smile stretching all the way up to almost her ears. Her eyes like seem to reflect like a vast dark lake at midnight. You make eye contact with her, she blinks, and then it's a small little cottage again. She's the old woman waving to you. She says again,
Go carefully, little rulers. Go carefully. Remember, the land has not decided what you are yet. No, it hasn't.
I do want to point out once again, because I did take it off, I left a chunk of the cursed owl bear meat as a thank you.
as an offer.
Yes.
Thank you. Yep. And Harrim, possibly the last to exit. The door shuts on its own accord.
I'm gonna kind of whisper, how much do we trust this person?
Very little.
In the same vein of that question, when the door shuts, I'm gonna cast a spell. I don't know how well it will actually work, but my goal is to try and sense if there's anything else in the house other than her, but it probably won't work super well into the house because it's root reading. But I figure I'd try.
Ooh, can I assist? Can I assist Dizzy?
Yes. He would get it. Obi's not here. I don't remember if it's advantage or a bonus. Hold on, he's coming.
Where would I find it? Is that just aid?
Oh, let me see. Rune reading. We haven't seen this played yet. I don't think.
Probably not. It's like feeling the.
All right.
the
Instead
roots
of giving
around.
you the +1 bonus on a search thing, what exactly are you looking for?
So like the main thing of the spell is like if there's any medium or larger creatures in the area, I'd become aware of their presence. So I'm just trying to see
Oh,
if there's anything else in the house other than her, like potentially a unconscious child or adult.
no,
Okay,
no, no. Nothing else is inside the house.
that is all.
Now, I'm not sure if if a construct has as a creature. I don't think so. Uh,
Can we check this place over for magic? I'm gonna kind of explain the weird vision that I had of this place to Dizzy and everyone else out here.
It's like
this
brimming with magic, right?
indeed it is, and it gives me the willies. Harrim leaves the fence.
Who's Willie?
Let me introduce you to him, Truck, my lord. Comes up to you and burps on your neck. That there, you feel that feeling on your skin, my lord. That is the willies.
Ah, damn it, Harrim. But yeah, I get it now.
Willow, there is no, no roll needed. There is either the place this building, their cabin, or well, the cottage is built on, is at the apex, like crossroads of some ley line of primal power, or something or someone is creating an aura of very powerful primal magic. Enough so to almost spontaneously restore Dizzy's highest level spell slot.
Ooh, nice. And okay, gotcha.
You guys go from this area back on the road. You guys travel several more hours and are able to make it up into the tree line. Who's looking for a campsite? You guys are on a fellowship trail, actually. No roll needed, actually. You guys are able to travel to... I'm not putting you in the river. Well, question. You guys tell me. I don't want to move you. Are you traveling more in towards the forest? Because here's the lizardfolk. If you're headed towards the lizardfolk. You can travel here, just staying along the lake's edge. And then, yes, Dizzy, you will be able to see the island, but you'll be well over a mile away from it.
That works for me. I think most people are still on the witch's hut scene. I clicked over to the stolen lands though.
Sorry.
Oh, good.
As you guys continue traveling along the Fellowship Trail, every once in a while, peering along the lake's edge, you guys get enough elevation where you can see way out in the distance a couple of rowboats, fishing lines out in the water. Slew of activity. It's almost... Some of you are in the awe of just seeing townsfolk fishing, the wildlife, the storks, sunset starting to come down. Maybe it's Aldrich looking at it from a ruler standpoint, and then Fionn maybe from a treasury standpoint. You guys are looking back and seeing a settlement that is growing much faster than seemingly your ability to contain and protect it. There are dozens of townsfolk that seemingly just have come down on fishing boats throughout the day, all the way down like where you guys are. Yet you guys have never even been here as a force or had any presence. And as you guys continue, you do see no one is fishing around the shore of Candlemere Island. Everyone's giving it every bit of at least a half a mile like radius. In fact, very few boaters kind of like even come down past this little narrow channel into the lake surrounding Candlemere Island. But as you guys kind of like settle in here for the night, can you guys all see that? No? I gotta change the scene so you guys can just... If I do that, can you see it? That.
Oh, there we go.
Little forest nighttime activity. You guys settle in, take some watches, and unless you guys are doing anything different, continuing the next morning towards the lizardfolk? Or are you crossing river ASAP and going right for the trolls? Because you are at a spot, like here, you guys could cross the river. I don't know, you guys tell me what you're doing. You guys got the lizard folk very close. You guys have the trolls are still about a day and a half away. So depending on urgency, you guys guide me.
I personally think that we should check in with the lizard folk first before heading off to the trolls. Considering they left us, a note.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe they can give us some direction as to where this hidden tunnel is too.
Sounds good to me.
Morning comes with urgency. You guys continue following the river. And about 3 miles or so west of Candlemere Island, maybe about 10 o'clock in the morning, you guys got an early start. You guys traverse into this hex. Willow, Fionn up ahead scouting. Oak, you're there, or Willow. All you three scouts. I don't know who's always scouting. I know Willow's always scouting because she literally has the scout dedication. Whether Fionn's stealthing with her or Oak is or whatever, you just tell me.
Yeah, I'm almost done to scout.
Up ahead, the river is nearly about 300 feet across. In the middle of it, you see a low, like, muddy hill that kind of like protrudes from the middle of the widening river. Surrounding the hill is a palisade of outward-facing, sharpened, like wooden stakes. The water of the river itself is pretty slow. There's a little bit of a current, and it's surely too deep to simply just wade through. You'd have to probably swim through it. But beyond the palisade walls, you guys see tendrils of smoke that rise up around all these small mounds that are clustered around a single larger mound or like hut. And sitting back near the river's edge, observing it, Aldrich, this is right kind of close to where you were. In fact, you spot like this rocky like outcrop that goes up in the air about 15 feet. You were laying on this outcrop as you spied across the river and seen the little exchange between the trolls and the lizard folk. So you guys are early morning, river's edge. River's about 300 feet across. So right in the middle of it, roughly 120, 150 feet away, is a island.
I thought I heard something was sitting back and watching it. Okay.
You guys. And this isn't you guys in the water, but I'm going to just put you on the scene so you have an idea.
I'm gonna get Kirby her pill. I'll be right back.
Every Sunday that we play with you guys is my reminder to take my pills, because every time she says that, like, it's Pavlovian at this point. I just take my pills. Because, yeah.
So I'll just drag you guys around full visual description. This is like a sandy beach island, palisade walls encompassing several like village huts are inside this wall. You guys are observing from about 150 feet away on the river's edge. So you guys, amongst all of you, know that lizard folk are very adept at swimming, and there's no land bridge to get to their village. They're on a tribe is built literally, and it's probably why the trolls have not overrun them, because the trolls have to wade through 10 to 15 foot deep water and can't fucking swim because they're too heavy.
So I'm getting uppies is what I'm hearing. Based on what we see, I need uppies to make it to the lizards. Monty, Aldrich, one of you.
Yeah, this sounds like an uppies situation for sure. I'll
If we're
pick you up,
swimming
put
to
you on
the
my shoulders.
island, I need an athletics check, unless you have a swim speed. And I'll raise it if you're giving up. There's no. So Aldrich, if you're wading in, I mean, you're in full plate, dude. This river is a very slow moving current. You're not fighting much there, but it's not shallow. You get about 20 feet from shore, and the river's between 10 and 15 feet deep.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
So you can
I
swim
will-
it. You know, it's not a hard athletics, even possibly with your negatives from wearing heavy armor. But the DC is going to be 5 harder because if you're carrying somebody. Or not.
Yep, where I go with Morty.
Brandy Warmer showing off fucking. Jesus, that's fucking ridiculous. Okay. Boom. 10 minutes. Morty is able to just ferry everybody across the river. Boom, 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 boom. One at a time. Uppies. Even 2, 3 at a time. He's able to just swim and pull you guys across. And
That's a once per day, so don't ask how we're getting back.
well, you guys are approaching. You guys might be camping here.
That's true.
As it was about. Oh no, it was early. It was. I'm sorry. You guys just camped. You guys traveled. So. All right. Let's put you guys on scene. Morty's so big. He's like got main character energy.
I get another feat for him next level. He gets to become the next tier. He doesn't get bigger though, unfortunately.
You guys hear this like reptilian raspy voice, but it's speaking common nonetheless.
Ambassadors, is that you from the Stone Kingdom to the north?
Yep.
It is. Yeah.
King Veskit is expecting you. But I was the one that delivered the letter. I warn you, King Vesket is not himself. There's a terrible curse or thing has befallen him. Our village needs your help.
And you hear some wood and like rope being pulled, and the gates open. Inside, you see 4 of these lizard folk, reptilian creatures that have like blow darts, blow guns, kind of like not aimed at you guys, but they were at the ready, but they've been given enough visual description and aid was sent for you guys. And as you guys approach, you see what I had previously described. 5 smaller huts kind of encircle a much larger hut. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning.
I warn you. Perhaps it is...
He kind of like gets slapped by the other lizard folk, like, you know, he needs to stop what he's saying.
To King Vesket, then. I'm sure you wish an introduction with our Lord and King. Welcome to our village.
Yeah. Thanks.
This is great.
The one that was talking to you the most.
It is this way.
He holds up his hand.
Now that I am away from my brethren, I will warn you. Something has possessed or taken over the mind of our king. He now wishes to join with the trolls and abandon his newfound alliance with the kings in stone. Most of our tribe want no quarrel with you. But the king is now being encouraged to war, and we think it's from an evil spirit from the island.
He opens the door. You guys see, and immediately these large reptilian-like creatures are inside that shift as the door opens. Long snouts, crocodilians, caimans.
My lord, ambassadors from the kingdom in stone have arrived.
Steps aside.
Do not bring animals in there. His pets may attack them.
I'll hop off Morty and give him a look. And I'll look at the lizard. Be like, you know, we're all animals. But I know what you mean.
Well, it's gonna be shadowing Aldrich. I went first last time. I will not be eaten.
Dizzy, like a scene, like an evil scene from Ace Ventura, like where he walks through that area, or it's like all full of animals, tigers and shit. There's these 2 massive, like crocodilian-like creatures, but all along the floor are other like poisonous snakes and small carnivorous lizards sitting in a... Well, the mound itself is roughly 15 feet high. It's like dwarfing all the other huts around here. Bones of all shapes and sizes crown the dome, sticking out from the dried mud at erratic angles. Fresh marsh grass has been scattered around the mound's perimeter, and there's 2 spears with feathers and other fetishes topped with painted skulls off the fanged lizards at the entrance. Inside, you see, if this village could say there's wealth, you see it lounging all about. Just in this room, like behind over here, you see gold stacked in a pile, a golden crown, a serpentine dragon statuette. Like it looks like it's made of jade or malachite. Stacks of furs, and looks like this large, like turquoise scale. Oak, as you open a door and start going further in.
Wait, no, that door was open when we got here. That one was open already.
It may have been, but as you go in there, there's a hiss that makes even both of these crocodilian creatures like retract, like a puppy getting like scalded. This guy right here.
Out of there! You have not yet earned the right.
And inside here, right in front of you, are 3 other lizard folk. Shields, as their chieftain raises his voice, shields immediately get raised in your direction, and they start moving forward to like push you out of that room.
I stumble out backwards and shut the door in front of me, I guess.
Lounging in these furs, and smoke from like a brazier burning nearby, is King Veskit. Where'd you go? Hold on, I'll put you down right here. Are you under?
Yes, rulers of the Stone Kingdom. New allies. I'm sure you have bring offerings.
Yes.
Obi, could you drag me into the fort? Not all the way, just dealing with this fence and my screen being too small.
Where the hell are you? Oh my god.
She doesn't believe
Not
in
all the
dwarves.
way in.
Not all the way in. She don't do fucking inside places.
Wait, you're going deeper in. You climb the fence?
I just wanted to climb the fence, yes.
You just climb the fence with some random wreck.
Oh man.
Past this pile of bones.
So Willow will make an offering of owl bear and where's it at? And liquor.
He bites
Yeah, in
into
here,
the
where's
cursed
Fiona?
owl bear meat. I
Kind of a
don't
bad
know. I'm a little
offer.
worried about that because he's okay
Yeah.
right now. We're okay.
So I'm gonna remove.
Yeah,
Dizzy jumps out of the.
come give this guy something shiny.
I'm gonna remove 5 things of owl bear. And then I remove the liquor.
I use the table.
I remove one bottle of the herbal liquor.
Where do you put it?
It kind of
Into the
lounges in its
snake?
furs.
Into the snake? No, I pass it to Aldrich to, like, as the king, place on the table mat thing here. Here, give this to him.
I will. I'll place it on the
Our
table.
tribe has been promised 10 deer a month from the Troll King Helgruka.
He's just fucking making that deal with everyone. Like, there's not going to be any deer left. That deal's going to last 1 month, and then there's going to be no fucking deers, because he literally is making that deal to everybody.
And I have been hearing great fortune from a powerful spirit that comes at night. An ancient ancestral warrior. The spirit of Stishak has been visiting.
And he says deers are magically going to fornicate and make offspring that are going to grow fast enough to deliver you 10 a fucking month with the 50 other people?
You should not mock Stishak.
I'm not. I'm asking serious questions. That was a serious question. I'm just going to, like, mumble that to, like,
Stishak has promised an offer of great fortune would approach our tribe. And I thought it was you, Kingdom of Stone.
I'm just gonna elbow. Will's gonna elbow fucking Aldrich.
Well, if you honor our alliance against the Troll King, you will earn a place in our army and a place in our village if you want it. You always have a place that is safe. Work and trade, whatever you and your people need.
Our scouts have discovered a secret entrance into their lair.
Yes, we've heard of this entrance. You know exactly where
What
it
you
is.
do, you do not know where it is. I can show you. I will prove our alliance.
And Lord's spirit Stickok is like for this, right? Like,
Stishak wants violence and war. I will provide this.
against the trolls, right?
The trolls have not revealed their king to me. He has not sat here and discussed. You do. And so my trust is with you now. Stishak wants war. A Ruxi tribe will give it to him.
What do I roll to see if this guy's full of shit?
Let everyone give me in the hut a perception check, because even religion. Allow religion too. Oh my god, 18, 19.
I don't know if that would.
Aldrich and Dizzy, you've seen enough emissaries and ambassadors come through. 17, 18, 19. You guys, look at 32, 33, 34. Let's stop.
I already rolled like shit.
Yeah. enough emissaries, ambassadors come to your kingdom at this point, making their pitch, and King Veskit does not seem to be making a pitch. What you're seeing is he seems to be completely enthralled, or only cares about what the spirit's opinion is. He's not thinking what's best for his village right now. And was likely moments, days away from making an alliance with the Troll King, because it seems this spirit, Stishak, is encouraging violence of any nature, of war, stir up war. He's stirring this tribe up to violent ends, which might be good now if you can channel it. This is both everyone's successes. If you guys can channel it, into something defensive, maybe against the trolls, but whatever the Stishak is, you don't feel is going to be satisfied even once the trolls are gone. So, possibly good for now against the trolls, but on your way back, you may have to. This spirit might be a problem, whatever it is, where it is. It seems to only come at night. And Dizzy, as you hear about the spirits, Stishak and King Veskit only conversing with it at night, you cannot help but feel about that night that you observed an island. Out in the distance, a tower, a eerie green light that would vanish. Yeah.
Maybe we can
But in
stay.
immediate sense, King Veskit or the spirit is okay with any type of war if you guys are willing to bring it to the trolls. It seems you guys have made it here before Agolka was willing to negotiate.
I guess we go bring it to the trolls, and then we can maybe spend a night here on the way back.
Did you mean to do that, Fionn?
Yes, I've been preparing this whole time.
Oh my god. I'm not ready for this. Okay, Fionn, what's going down? As you chug this elixir that is gritty and spicy and lets you grow a sixth finger on each.
You're behind the elixir because I also drank the Cheeto one earlier.
Oh my god. It's okay. We're going with it. What are you planning here, Fionn? What the fuck? What are you doing to me?
But am I not allowed to
My
drink
mic's
things on my own
Yeah,
time?
you can just drink your
Listen.
shit. Are you just trying to get like drunk on elixirs?
You're slowly fucking being the scariest member of the group, alright? Fucking Witcher vibes over here.
What if I want to throw something at someone?
Is it in your party?
Just a hypothetical. No.
Hypothetical? It's coming, Fionn. It's coming. I know you need it. You need to commit murder.
Okay, I'm sneaking out over here.
So a deal then. You will wage war on the Troll King, and and bring proof of his demise. And then, yes, my soldiers will be your soldiers. My soldiers can swim you to the other side of the river. That's where the trolls come from.
That would be
That'd be
greatly
great.
appreciated. Before we set out, I'd like to talk to the guard that spoke to us. Again, leave
Roche-
private.
Shit. Yes, this guy right here.
Yes, my lord.
What do you know of these trolls? Your leader's his motives make
His
me question.
mind is clouded. He's not thinking straight. Only us who leave the compound seem to be in all right mind.
All the blue ones, basically, these ones with the blowguns, are their scouts, and they are the ones that venture outside and scout beyond. None of the other lizard folk really ever leave here recently, since the whole troll thing started. Constant defense.
I fear that all that are exposed to the spirit, as great and powerful as the ancestral spirit Stishawk was.
He bows his head and almost like shame and speaking in dishonor of this ancestral warrior.
I don't think it's him. The trolls must be dealt with. We can placate our king if he knows he is fighting. Go.
What's the deal with this Stickcock feller that your king seems, real enamored with?
You see like a gasp, how could you dare not know who Stishawk was?
Stishawk.
I didn't even say his name right. She totally said it wrong.
Was the most. He is a legendary tale amongst our folk. A common Aruxi who was born into greatness. Rose into greatness from nothing. Became god of lizardfolk. Stishawk honors us all.
And he liked war.
Meat is meat, bone is bone.
That was not an answer. Was that an answer?
We eat what we can eat, and that is all. Give us something better, and we will do better.
Okay. Well, it's a very literal person. Just gonna give 10 special ingredients.
There's some call-outs in lizard folk, and these bigger defender variants are basically show you where to grab on their like torso section so that they can swim you across if you're ready and willing to go.
After pulling out the meat, I will head out, and I'm sure this is fine.
Theon?
We're
You
just
guys all ready to
sleeping?
go?
Okay. So depressing.
I know you want to blast. You want to blast. Well, as these lizard folk swim you guys across the river, all of you guys emerge, and as you guys are being swam across and are able to look up to these trees across the river, if the map, boop, if you can see the density and the volume of like the greenery on one side of the river to the other, on the far side of the river, the world almost seems to change. The trees rise like a cathedral. Enormous trunks as wide as watchtowers. Bark is dark and rigid. Canopies so high they swallow up like the entire sky. Moss like hangs down like immense curtains. Ferns. There's trees that are growing that are 20, 30 feet high within the canopy of these 120, 150 foot monstrosities on the other side of the river. The undergrowth is thick, untouched, and unbroken by civilization, roads, axes, and hunters. In fact, it's like civilization doesn't even live here. This area south of the river, these tall and massive trees, like this is a place the stolen lands have kept entirely for themselves. And yet, as you travel a mile, 2, 3 slowly through here, there are signs everywhere that something very large moves through this area constantly. Deep gouges in the trees, the ground all torn up, slaughtered wildlife. Some eaten right there, like on the spot. Carcasses left there, half devoured, bones crunched and missing. Meanwhile, other wildlife seemingly slaughtered for pleasure. Immediately as you guys start to come down another mile, 2 towards the south, this direction right here, some of trees, that tall vibrantness is still there, but you see blackened stumps, burned and completely to a crisp like wildlife, incinerated corpses. Something large in that direction has blackened and burned the land. And as you, little scouting ahead, go further and further and further into like this direction, the burning seems to get worse. Something has killed almost everything within 5 or 10 miles and burnt nearly all the wildlife. The trees remain alive, their trunks immense, untoppled, canopies towering way above all this carnage. You guys know you are close to the bad things. Some of you can't help but think back to that crazed lumberjack, Stas the woodcutter,
Oh, yeah.
who said he followed the river on the southern side of the river and mentioned something about some terrible fiery beast or dragon that scorched and burned all the land as he fled. Holy fuck. He possibly wasn't lying.
We'll find his spear or whatever it was that he threw. We should probably find somewhere safe to camp for the night, though, right?
This doesn't look very safe.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like since we've come here, we could throw a stone and either see a dragon or hear about a dragon or a wyvern at the least.
Yeah, I guess we might as well if we're right here.
Well, your first half of the day was along the Fellowship Trail. So you guys got 2 hexes to travel with, because you guys got here to the Lizard King Isle by about 10, 11 o'clock. So do you want to travel towards the burned area, or you guys know for a fact that the trolls are coming from this hex? Your scouts, you guys have done a downtime activity or a kingdom activity and done some shit, tracked them down. This is where they are. You can go west with your last little hex and before you camp where you are a little early, or head southwestish. Or just say, fuck it, we're going to go a different direction. Go somewhere else.
Fight a dragon?
We can go southwest, I guess. Check it out.
You guys head southwest. Again, this forest is absolutely ancient and towering and just completely awe-inspiring. Every tree you see, Dizzy, you feel like you're not judging in like centuries. Like, these trees are potentially thousands, like ancient place and completely untouched, even by ancient Taldorian expedition armies. These were not the paths that they took. No one has treaded here, and if they did, it's completely been covered up. You guys find yourselves traveling, and now let me ask you, are you moving in this direction with a goal for looking for a place to rest and be safe? Or are you traveling in this direction trying to find the source of the scorching? We're moving towards it where it gets worse. because it's
Just sounds
it's
like
one
we
of two
wanna
things.
find
It's either
both,
like we're gonna
right?
rest and like it's bad that way. Let's go this way and let.
Yeah, I think we're trying to investigate.
Excellent. Dizzy says investigate. Everyone says the same thing. We do the same thing.
Let's investigate. Let's figure out what this thing is.
Oh no, my scene. Hmm? Willow says she's not knocking on the thing's door. Fuck, I just deleted it entirely again. I'm sorry, guys. I just need like 2 minutes. Be right back. A quick bio. Maybe everyone do that. We good till 11 tonight, guys?
We probably got like 20 minutes of this.
You got 20 minutes left?
Right? We normally go till
Yeah.
10:30.
I don't know if I can make
He's
it
a
11.
sleepy boy.
I'm
Good.
on a new antipsychotic this week, and it's putting me down pretty hard right now. So.
Okay. Well, you have been super quiet. I have noticed that. I said that earlier. Okay.
Yeah, it's just started it this week, so it's still kicking my ass pretty hard.
That's probably a good stopping point, though.
Yeah, then I'll just throw you guys all here on a scene. This will be where we stop it then. All right. Do we just want to like just make that a thing? Just want to play 3-hour window from 7 to 10 and make that like established time frame, 3-hour game?
That works for us.
Yep.
I'm good with whatever.
Sorry, what's the new time frame?
I'm just trying to like get us all. I don't want anyone feeling like they're pushing themselves to stay late or it's starting early or whatever. You guys tell me. I'm just a guy that's opened up the book and saying let's read a story. So.
So 7 Eastern is like a little early for us because I feel like with the sun starting to come out more, like I was late today because I was working at the gym. Even though it was super cold, I just still wanted to go. So if we could maybe start at like 7:30 Eastern, that would be a little bit better.
Could we play till 10:30? Could we get a 3-hour window?
I'd be fine with that. I know I'm more of a night owl of the group.
No, that
I stay up to
Seven-
midnight
7:30.
every night of the week. Every night, like 7. It doesn't matter. I'm up till like 11 midnight every night. Doesn't matter.
That's my fault. That
So-
keeps up that late.
You're like, it's midnight. We should close the door.
Whoa. I start that at 10:30. All right.
10:10. Where you at? All right. Anyways, do we want to do 7:30 to 10:30? Would that be better for everybody?
I don't care. I'm around all day.
Oak,
Saturday.
Aldrich?
Doesn't matter.
That's good for
I'm
us.
sorry. I know there hasn't been a lot of exciting super combats and dice rolls and damage. We're dying and shit like that.
No, our last combat was just me and was just Willow and Dizzy taking on a basilisk.
Yeah, I guess it was.
Yeah.
Listen, there is an option. We can do Kingdom in the background where we just side that entire bit and it's
We
all
haven't even
done.
done one of those in a while. We were actually supposed to do one this week,
I know.
but
We're supposed to do one. So
but no, it's because we are using our words and not our weapons every chance we get. So, I mean, we could have had multiple.
I could have just dragged you guys across the scene and put you right here in the Troll Kingdom, but you guys are traveling through 3 or 4 hexes you've never been through, and I'm sorry, I'm just not just gonna make them all just blank slates. And there's things here.
I liked the witch's hut, and I mean, and the lizards, but
I like the witch's hut. I almost killed her.
All at the window waiting.
You almost rolled to attack her.
Theon's just been
just
popping
looking
Yeah,
for
I'm
fucking
starting to
potions
pre-target.
left, right?
I gotta pre-target
Okay.
people.
Hit me. 7:30, 10:30. Are you good, girl?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right, so time slot is changed.
I mean, I'm gonna ask friendly related questions.
All right, guys, with this, we're going to close our stream. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful night. And we hope to see you next week. Maybe Friday.